earth it shakes. The water is rising in the lakes. The clouds they gather, the winds tonight. I can feel it in the air, it's coming all right. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Flash across the screen, nature's power in all its scenes. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. To like and share. Say hello to David and Mark. Get ready, the show is about to start. Keeping you informed at every update so you can stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. And share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power in all its scenes. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share.
Hey, Mark. Hey Dave, how you doing today?
I'm good, and we awakened to severe thunderstorm warnings going on in our region. Nothing close to us. This is all over in Harlan, Kentucky, Leslie County, Letcher County, and Perry County, Kentucky. As you can see, here's the radar. It shows where they are. Uh, but in our area, I don't see much. Now, I don't know if you noticed it, but during the night there was what looked like a lot of radar anomaly around the Paducah radar. My understanding is that was a migration of birds that they move nocturnally, and supposedly that's a lot of the birds returning from their winter roost and coming back in for the summer. And I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, they heard our temperatures were going to be in the 80s today up here, so they thought they'd come on up.
I guess they did, but yeah, nothing in our area to even worry about. There's a little bit of shower up around St. Louis, and it's really just kind of being stationary. It's not much movement to it, but um,
Hmm.
I'm glad to see everybody on with us. There's Anna George. Hey, Anna. She says howdy. And Lisa Murray. Hello, Thunder Buddies. Donna Lord. Hello. Ben Powell says hello, everyone. Hope you are doing well today. And we are, and I'm glad to see you on there. Chris Meacham says, good afternoon, Thunder Buddies. Hope everyone is doing good. Guess what day it is? Come on, come on. Guess what day it is? Hey, Mike.
It's the last day of April, and you know what else day it is?
What's that?
This is National Tabby Cat Day.
Tabby Cat Day. Hmm.
Yes. So all you people who have feline friends who are tabbies, today's their day. Give them a
Yeah.
little extra pet and a treat or two.
Yeah, well, mine hisses at me when I get near it. But anyway, uh, Eric breaks on. Hey, Eric, welcome to our channel. He's one of our moderators, takes care of us. He polices the channel pretty good and wouldn't take anything in the world for him. Ruth Cornelius says, hey, Mark and David and Thunder Buddies. Mary Forbes, hey there, David, Mark, and all. And she's smiling. Mary says she's got some of those birds migrating up by her now, and she's heard them. So, uh, yeah, it's interesting. Skyhorn says hello to all, and David D. Marcellus Hoover, hello, David Mark. I'm glad to see all of you on here. It's kind of a warm day out there, isn't it, Mark?
It is. It's in the middle 80s, maybe even the upper 80s down into Tennessee in a few places. But our temperatures around here are holding into the middle 80s. It's getting kind of humid out there, and it's showing signs that there's more coming on the horizon.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the humidity and everything, but it's a necessary evil that we have when we have summertime in Kentucky. And hey, Ruth Cornelia says it is her mom's birthday. And so happy birthday to Ruth Cornelius's mom. Judy Bennett says, hello, David Mark. Love the weather today. Tammy Tatum, hello, David Mark, Thunder Buddies. And Faye and Glendale Whiting says, hello, Thunder Buddies, Mark and David. Yeah. And then Sabrina Nicole McCullough. Hey, David Mark. And Michelle Sherry Marion,
Hello.
Benton, Kentucky here. Got a lot of folks from all around the area watching us, and I'm glad to hear
Yeah.
that. So, like I said, we've got a quiet day, but let me see if I can call up. I want to look at the show them the SBC for tomorrow. Actually,
Okay.
is this GFS model? This is for
That's
this.
just the current one.
That's the current one.
Whatever's that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let me see if I can see what it looks like for.
Yeah. You should have the SPC day two on there as well.
Okay, hang on just a second. I want to look at this model. It didn't show that squall line for tomorrow, does it?
That squall line's a pretty fine feature. It might not show that much on the GFS. You might have to go to the NAM.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's look at the Storm Prediction Center for tomorrow, and you can see that most everyone in Kentucky is under a slight risk, and a whole lot of Tennessee, and it goes all the way from up to the Canadian border, all the way down almost to the Mexican border. So that's a big area that's going to have a chance for severe weather tomorrow. But when you look at the tornado threat, it's just a 2% over our area, and that's not a lot. And then for the wind threat, it's a lot bigger chance, 15% chance
Right.
That's a little more significant. And then the hail threat at 5%. Again, it looks like wind is going to be the biggest danger for any severe weather that occurs tomorrow. And
Hmm.
let's see. Let's see what is this? Well, we'll look at the weather story here. This is from the National Weather Service. This is for today. And you can see there's not much going on here in our area. A few strong to severe storms are going to be possible mainly in the afternoon, evening, and even areas to our east. But I don't think we're going to have much of a problem with it. The big
No.
thing is going to be for Thursday, and you can see it's covers a pretty wide area and says scattered storms are possible on Thursday, some of which may become severe. Primary timing looks to be during the afternoon and evening. We saw one model through the HRRR that showed it coming in around 3 o'clock our time, I believe. And
Right. That remains to be seen, the exact
yes,
timing, but sometime around then,
yeah.
probably.
So everybody needs to understand those models are kind of waffly about this situation. I don't know why they just can't seem to get in real. I'm not comfortable with the agreement they have. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I think that,
And all the different models are showing, several different things and several different timings. So
and you know,
for right now, we're just waiting to see what's going to happen.
right. Um, so let me go back to our radar, and here we go. So really, I think that what we have to worry about would be a squall. You can see this is kind of like a warm front, and it's actually a stationary front. There's the cold
Hmm.
part, and there's the warm part, and there's the cold part up here. So that's a stationary front, and it's going to waffle back and forth. But tomorrow, it will kind of come back up to the north a little more, and then it'll come back east as a cold front.
New information.
Hmm.
This severe thunderstorm
So
warning has been updated.
that cold front is what we expect would be cause a squall line, and we'll see how that plays out. I just, like you said, it's still conjecture on exactly what it may do, but we get an idea about it. Hi, Debbie Soxy. And then she says, hello, David Mark. Faye Glendale Whiting says, hello, Thunder Buddies, Mark and David from Russellville. And there's Barb. Barb, about time you got back here. Barb says, hi, Ms. Ruth. She didn't even say hi to us. She said hello to Ms. Ruth. So we know where our popularity lies. Reggie
Hey, she already knows us.
Yeah, that's true. Reggie Cavanaugh says, hello, guys. Good afternoon. Hello, Reggie. We're glad to see all of you on here with us, whether you're on the Weather and Wisdom YouTube channel or whether we're streaming on the Facebook Live. So hopefully you'll all be able to watch us no matter where you are. If you are on, be sure and go to the subscribe button. Please subscribe to the channel. We sure do need more subscriptions to continue to be able to bring you the things we're showing you. Joyce Keith Thomas, hey, you all got my grass cut and stuff cleaned up and put up in time to be on with you guys, Dexter, Kentucky.
Yay.
Thank you, Joyce. I appreciate it. And there's a good friend,
Before we
Linda.
got into the hottest part of the afternoon, too. That's good.
That's true. Yeah. There's Linda McElrath on with us. She says, hey, Thunder Buddies. Hi, Linda. I'm glad to see you guys. And I guess while we're here, let's kind of take a look around at some of our cameras. And
Right.
we will. Hopefully I can get this right. My button's still kind of screwy. I'm not real comfortable with them, but we'll try. Okay, hang on just a second. Give me a moment. I got to change one little setting over here. We'll get this all squared up here soon. But anyway, well, what is going on here? Hold on. Now, I know we got it now. Yeah, that's exit 4 down at Clarksville traffic camera, and you can see the skies just about like they are here. Kind of, I think they have less clouds than what we've got because it looks mostly sunny. It looks kind of warm there too.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I thought you guys would like to see this camera. And if we go up a little further, look the other direction, we can see up towards the mall, back up this way. And again, it looks like traffic's a little bit heavy, not terribly so. This is down at exit 4, where you get off or get on the Parkway, not the Parkway, I-24. Good grief, I've got Parkway on the mind here. Hold on a minute, I got something happening up here on this other screen. I'm gonna have to see what's going on here. It's got a weird thing. Okay, now I'm back to normal. had some kind of ad pop up there. But anyway, let's look down here at Riverside Drive while we're in the vicinity. Might as well take a look at that. Traffic's pretty heavy down here, and you can see, well, it's backed up a while there. Let's see. I'm not sure which part of Riverside Drive this is. We're going to have to add some more cameras on here. We got other cameras here for Clarksville. So for those of you who are in Clarksville and maybe driving home, this is a sign of what the cameras look like. And let me see. Okay, I just want to make sure I can do this right. Let's take a look at, let's look at Hopkinsville. This is down in southwest Hopkinsville. It's a look towards, well, this is up Skyline Drive here. There's a Panorama Parkway back there, and Walmart off over here, and Kroger right here. So it looks fairly light in traffic. So that's a good thing. And let's go a little further. Let's look down at the Barkley Marina. There it is. Looks like a warm day though, wherever you go. Look at the cumulus clouds up there in the sky, and water looks relatively calm. But let's go over to Lakeside Marine. This right here is one of my favorite cameras because it has a good, beautiful shot. And I've been meaning to.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Okay, that's still off to the east. But I got the controls to move this camera now, Mark. I've got to figure out how to do it. But yeah, Carrie gave me that, and I'm anxious to get in there and try it, see how it looks. I bet we could find some more stuff to look at on here too with that camera. But it's 85 degrees, so it's pretty warm out there. So anyway, let's go over to the WKDZ traffic camera. Ooh, what we got here? This is somewhere over there. It's looking back towards the red roof. Yeah, anyway, I think this is, I'm not sure exactly where this is, but this is from the top of the WKDZ studio, so it can't be too far off. So anyway, it looks like it's looking down towards the I-24, over towards the east-southeast. That's what it looks like. It's zoomed in some. But anyway, let's go to Katie's and take a look at the Katie's camera. Quiet, peaceful day. Same type of cumulus clouds up there. Nothing. It's all fair weather clouds, so there's nothing to worry about with us. But you know what? I want to go to. Okay, can everybody hear me?
They can hear you fine. It's
Okay.
just I can't hear you through there. So
Okay, so Mark's got to fix his sound here. Hey, there's Harley. Hi, Harley. She says, hello, y'all. Sabrina Nicole McCullough says, intersection before you turn right onto Riverside by the cookout. Okay. What that had to do with that that thing that popped up a while ago. It was some kind of an ad popped up over all of it.
Could be because you killed the.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, we had some kind of a spam pop up on our screen up here where I can see you guys on chat, and it covered it all, so I closed it. But also in closing that, it looks like it messed up Mark's audio. I see him on here now. We're about to get it restored, I think. Now, see if that helped any.
Yeah, now I hear you.
Okay, he's hearing me now, so we may have this about fixed. Bring me back up my chat. There we go. Okay, hopefully we got this taken care of. We got it fixed up. Okay, so yeah, Ruth says, "Yay, Lakeside camera is back," and I'm glad of that too, Ruth. I really like it. And Barb says, "Hi guys, my cloud will be following me back as I head to Beckley tomorrow. The wind could be rough on my broom." Yeah, she's flying through that. Remember? Oh my goodness!
Just watch out for the air traffic over there. Beckley Airport's a little busy.
Yeah, that's right. So Barb got that broom well. Arlie says, "I'm late, but I made it." I'm glad to hear that, Arlie. I hope everything went well for you. And Ruth Cornelius says, "LOL, Miss Barbara." He says, It is light, but hear you. Okay, waving, and Ruth is waving to Harley. Okay, and Jesse Reese says, "Hey everyone," and Harley says, "Hello" to Ruth. So I love the way you guys interact with each other. It's awful nice. I like seeing you on there. Let's see what else here. Linda McElrath says something down here. I'm going to look at it because she didn't pop up the upper screen, but I still got. Okay, everybody in the upper screen is all the Facebook folks, and everybody in the lower screen is all the YouTube folks. I'm going to have to probably put on my glasses before I can see it. Good grief. Ruth saying hi to Chelsea. Everybody saying hello. Okay, Linda says, "Hey, Thunder Buddies, I was late getting my YouTube notification." Okay, that was earlier. Okay, I see what's happened.
Yeah.
It's playing catch up. And so, okay, Eric says, "Our stream is hearing me good. Everything's good, so I'm glad to hear it." Sabrina Nicole McCullough, around about what time is the rain and storm supposed to start tomorrow? I have a graduation to go to. The best I can tell, Sabrina, it's going to be around 3 o'clock. And that's give or take an hour or two, because the models are so weird. I hate to jump in there with it, but that is the way it kind of looks to me. About 3 o'clock.
We could see a period of showers and thunderstorms in the early morning too, up until probably before 10 a.m. before it clears out, and then after that, we again another chance for severe storms as the squall line moves in for tomorrow afternoon.
That's correct. And let's see here, Mark. I'm gonna take you over here. Let's take a look at Houston. Woohoo! Houston, always busy.
Traffic's pretty light.
Yeah, it's
for
not,
Houston.
Well, unless you look at this lower area here, it looks like they're crawling. But
they're going the other way. So.
Yeah, but anyway,
they're going into town.
Yeah, but good old Houston. Let's see. Let's go to where else do I want to go? Let's go to Kansas City. There it is. And Tracy Runyon's not on with us.
Here I come.
Yeah, but this is Tracy Runyon's hometown. She's out here somewhere. She just can't see us, and we can't see her. But we see a woman out there around this fountain jumping up and down, waving, and we'll know it's her.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's go back to our cameras or our radar. Let's do radar. Here we go. There, we're back to normal. So, Mark, give them a forecast real quick.
Okay, well, it's going to be nice the rest of the afternoon here, just sunny, highs again in the middle 80s. Tonight, we start picking up a chance for showers and thunderstorms in the overnight hours, mostly toward the early morning hours. With an overnight, nighttime lows are going to be down in the 60s for a couple of days. Tomorrow, we pick up a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms through the day, and then a 50% chance tomorrow night, and a 50% chance on Friday, and into Friday night, we have a chance for showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures will be moderating a little bit on Friday up into the upper 70s. Saturday, it looks like a temperature around 70 and low 70s. Slight chance of showers in the morning, about a 30% chance. And then Saturday night and Sunday, it's supposed to be nice. Sunny skies on Sunday, highs in the low 70s. And again, on Monday, we start to warm up a little bit, middle 70s. And by Tuesday, we're back up around 80 again.
Okay, so that's still conjecture. We don't know if there's going to be a cutoff low for Saturday or not. That's going to make a big difference in what the forecast ends up being. But, we're going to say that it probably will be, so it's not quite as pretty of a weekend, but it'll be very pleasant. Here's a shot of Pinnacle Tower over in Irving, Tennessee, and Linda likes this shot. And by the way, Ruth Cornelius says it's hot here in Houston, so she's in Houston. I didn't know that. I would have.
Oh my goodness!
I said, Ruth, go out there and jump up and down. Let's see you on camera.
Just don't get caught up in the traffic.
Yeah. Well, what we're looking at here, this is on top of a forest fire tower. It's called Pinnacle Tower. And Irving, Tennessee's off over here to the right. This is a little bit different turn than what they used to have it. But they're looking for forest fires out here in the forest of these mountains and everything. So, boy, it's a beautiful shot, though. Really nice. And you get an idea what the mountains look like. Boy, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, so 78 degrees there up on the tower. So that's pretty warm even for the Pinnacle Tower. So I thought you guys would like to see that. Mary Vorvis says, Aaron looks like such a pretty, peaceful place. It does seem like it. Irwin, I'm sorry. Irwin, yeah, she's right. Irwin.
Yeah.
I get confused sometimes myself. So anyway, let's see, Mark, what else do we need to do? Are we in pretty good shape of everything? I think we are.
I think we are.
Has the Spirit Lake come back yet?
No, it wasn't there this morning when I looked. Neither is Mount Shasta.
Oh,
I don't know what happened to them. They just decided they weren't going to show them for a while.
No, I'm going to have to try to. Okay, so she says she's east of Houston. Mark, been there, done that. Oh, my goodness. Ruth is a special person. Thank the world of her. I'm glad to see her on here. So, everybody, I think this is about the bulk of what we had to show you today. There's not a lot going on. It's quiet weather across the region today, and I'm glad to see that. Now, tomorrow will be a whole different ball game, and we may go live tomorrow. If it does look like Severe is going to get going, we will probably do it in the afternoon for sure. And but we will keep you abreast, and we'll let you know when we're going to go live. And hopefully, it's not going to be too bad. But it does look like a squall line, and squall lines are okay. They're not my favorite type of phenomenon, but sometimes when they go through, they're over with fairly quickly. So maybe it'll be good. But I do want to tell you though, these squall lines, these thunderstorms can be severe about any time. You guys need to have a good storm shelter. I mean, if you haven't gotten one, Jasmine Lee West says, hello, anything to worry about? Morgantown, Kentucky, sirs? No, not today. Now, tomorrow may be a different story. And as I was saying, if you don't have a storm shelter, you need to seriously consider getting one. I want you to take a look at this commercial here. These guys know what they're doing, so take a look.
It's the middle of the night, and tornadic storms are approaching. The nearest public shelter is miles away, and they don't allow pets. You should have purchased a Mid-South storm shelter. Mid-South storm shelters offer you the security of having your own shelter at your doorstep. These sturdy and roomy shelters come in below-ground or above-ground styles. Both styles accommodate 10 people comfortably and will give you peace of mind anytime severe weather threatens. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South storm shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. Mention the promo code Weather and Wisdom and you will get $200 off. Financing is available.
I tell you what, if you have not gotten your name in the pot, you need to do that because you can put it in there and they will get you $200 off just by mentioning Weather and Wisdom. And so lock that price in before they discontinue that promo code because that's a pretty good deal right there. You're welcome, Jasmine. She says, thank you, guys. I also want to tell you to take care. If you have any kind of roofing issue, you've got to call Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing, 270-707-ROOF. He is one of the best there is. He's got crews out now. They're doing a lot of hail damage repair to roofs from the recent storms, and they are busy, but they're never too busy to get to you. So give him a call and ask him questions. He'll be able to answer any questions you got. Whether it be commercial or residential, give Michael Vance a call. And also, he owns Lakeside Campground Marina. There's the website. Visit lakesidecampground.com. In fact, I think I'm going to show you that commercial for that one because that's a good place to go, especially this time of the year as the weather gets better. So take a look at this.
Is the hustle and bustle of everyday life getting to you? Now you can enjoy quiet, relaxing days filled with the natural beauty of Kentucky Lake and its abundance of activities. You can find that and more at Lakeside Campground Marina, located on Jonathan Creek on the western shore of Kentucky Lake. They offer a selection of lakefront campground sites and a full-service marina and many other amenities. If you love boating, fishing, or just getting away from it all, visit us online at www.visitlakesidecampground.com.
I don't want to forget my good friend Katie Moyer, Kentucky Hemp Works. They have some great product.
New information.
These thunderstorm warnings, I don't know why they keep posting the same thing over and over again because they're off in the same areas off over here in eastern Kentucky, just so you guys know. But anyway, I want you to take a look at what Katie has to offer. They've got some great stuff, fishing attractant. It's to kill for. You're going to need to get some of that. It's right here on our store. And take a look at this.
If you want to give yourself an edge in catching fish, you have to try Kentucky Hemp Works Fish Attractant. It is so easy to use, even a child can do it. A drop or two on your bait will yield amazing results.
I got him.
Make your fishing trip memorable. Catch lots of fish with Kentucky Hempworks Fishing Attractant. Look for it in our online store at dpww.shop. Supplies are going fast, so place your order today.
And there's our online store, dpww.shop.
A new severe thunderstorm
Ah,
warning
man,
has
same
been
place. They still going at it. I don't see anything new in that, but I guess they've got something new up here somewhere.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning.
Okay,
has
so
been
anyway, go to dpww.shop and you can find all kinds of merchandise and Hempworks place to get some of their stuff and all kinds of things. And also, don't forget to visit shopweatherandwisdom.com for the shirts and the hoodies and all that kind of good stuff. And anyway, there you go. All right, Mark. So they keep on issuing severe thunderstorm, but still only one watch over here. So I don't know why they keep doing.
There's 2 warnings over there. There's that one, and then there's one over by Harlan, just to the east of that one.
I don't show it on my radar here. So, okay. I see some special weather statements, but I don't see any severe thunderstorm warnings.
The other one just disappeared, so they might have just set the advisory out that they were canceling it or something.
Okay. Anyway, so don't worry too much about all this stuff up here, all this orange, because those storms are all well off to the east, nowhere near us, and they're going away from us, even if they were near us. So hopefully that will tell you what you need to know. And let me check back in up here. Craig Edwards on with us. Says, good evening, David, Mark. Thanks for all the information. Barb says, I just stepped outside and darn if it isn't raining on me. She says, my cloud is being cheeky. Oh, my goodness. Jasmine says, thanks. Don Lord, like, subscribe, and share, and tell others about weather and wisdom. And I sure would deem that a personal favor if you guys would do that, because we always need more subscribers in the worst kind of way. And I'm also going to be talking soon about the New Madrid earthquake zone. That's going to be interesting. They have discovered some things that are a little bit concerning, that they're saying there's some cracks in the bottom of the Mississippi River that have developed, and that's a little concerning. It could mean that another earthquake is imminent, but we will see. Not always. And so I'm still researching it. I'll try to get you guys something on that here before too long. So anyway, okay, anything else? Everybody good? Right, well, it looks like everybody's happy. So I'm going to go ahead and, Mark, we've been on for a while. Let's go ahead and shut this down, and we will plan on seeing everybody tomorrow. If the weather does get severe, which I have no doubt that it will, we will see you when we go on tomorrow. So let's see here. Anything else you want to say, Mark?
Everyone have a good afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow or Friday for our next update, and be safe.
And if I don't see you here, I'm going to see you here.
Bye.
Thank you all for watching our show. We've had such fun, but now must go. Every moment's been a delight. Until next time, we say good night. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power in all it seems. Updates flowing through the feed.